What's up, my guys? Quick question. Why are you following Instagram models and OnlyFans girls? Is it because you're lonely? Are you convinced you'll never attract a real girl? I don't care what your excuse is. Snap the fuck out of it. These girls are not real, and you're ruining yourself by treating them like they are. Their photos are edited, their voices are fake, and their feelings for you are completely fucking fabricated. And you're either too gullible to realize it or too sick to care. Every ounce of your time and attention that you give to these girls, you could be spending improving as a man and becoming someone real women will love. But instead, you give your time, attention, and money to them. What these girls do is evil, whether they intend it or not. And as much as they have a responsibility to not exploit you, you have the power to stop feeding into it. So for your own sake and for the sake of others, please just stop.
Welcome back to another YouTube video. My name is Ike. If you're new, welcome to the channel. I've always spoken, had a strong opinion regarding, like following random women on Instagram or, Facebook, wherever you are, OnlyFans and all that stuff. Something about this really needs to be addressed, and in a very serious manner. I can tell you absolutely that you have nothing to benefit from following this kind of women. All it does is make you a worse man. You are in no way a better man by following this kind of women. Because like she said, many of these people are not real. Do you know that many of these women actually create like fake accounts, and those accounts are even run by men who know that men like you would follow, like, subscribe, or whatever it is to these random women. What is it that you actually benefit by following women that portray themselves in that way on social media? Let's even break this down for you. Do you know the amount of discipline you will begin to have as a man when you do not pay any attention to these kind of Instagram models or these kind of women? Do you know the kind of discipline you begin to have? You see some of them going the extra mile. Some men going the extra mile, commenting on those profiles. Hey, baby girl, where do you stay? Where do you live? Can we hang out? Do you want to come over? How many of those women have you ever met? How many of them has ever come over? How many of them have professed feelings for you and you actually believe that these feelings are real? Tell me one thing you stand to benefit when we go to your Instagram right now, the algorithm, all it does is recommend random women that you do not even know, that expose their body parts, that portray themselves seeking for audience, seeking for attention on the internet. Many of them are real, many of them are not. Many of these women have relationships, they have boyfriends. That's what they do for a living. They have no business, meeting with you. All they do is that they try to suck you in, whereby you follow them, you subscribe to their channel, or whatever it is, and you just watch them and they monetize your attention. Do you know how ridiculous that sounds? Like, what do you know the amount of time you are actually spending following, watching all those things that do not benefit you? You need to find a partner and just be faithful to one person. This can solve half of your problem. I'm telling you. And then the second half of it is discipline. So you find out that many people who follow this kind of women are men who are not necessarily in a committed relationship, or men who don't believe in relationships or marriage and all that stuff. They just want to like follow random women, live life however they want. When you actually get a partner to yourself and you are actually being, to a large extent, sexually satisfied, this would eliminate most of those urge or that feeling for you to seek out internet women, Instagram models, random women. It would eliminate that. The other half, depending on the kind of person you are, the other half would actually be eliminated by discipline. By you saying to yourself, I don't take pleasure in consuming any of this content, any of these things that these women have to bring to me. What are the dangers? The ones you even see these days, even women going live, right? They go live, or women who are on OnlyFans. and then men seek them out. Do you know how much money these women are making off you just by you spending time there with them? Doing what? Exactly. Doing what? What is this contributing to your life? Can I even hear some man mention something to me in the comments about how following naked women on Instagram or these random models that you do not know, tell me what it's contributing to your life, if not taking from you, if not making you more sexualized. We made a video a long time ago when we talked about desexualizing your brain, how important it is for every man to be disciplined sexually. There's an importance to it. There's a winning mindset to it. If you can overcome your sexual urges as a man, you have won. If you can overcome all these things around you that are trying to lure you into, becoming somebody that you're not, or into these things actually get to start desensitizing you. You need more and more. It's like dopamine. You need more and more nakedness, different women, and all that stuff to actually feel better, to actually feel more satisfied, to feel like, something's happening for me here. I'm getting the benefit. I'm feeling, some way now, because you need more and more triggers. You need more and more involvement in it. There's no stopping. It's like cocaine. It's like any addictive substance. You would continue to get addicted, get lured into it, get drawn into it, and the more you go in, there's no end to it. You just keep going in, and it ruins you. It ruins you as a man. When you channel your sexual energy to something more productive, I'm telling you, you will get somewhere with your life. You will get somewhere with your life. I'm being absolutely honest with you. Even by the mere fact of stopping it, you have now eliminated most of the problem in terms of your productivity. Your productivity gets better. Your thinking gets better. When you keep seeing these things, when you keep feeding yourself these things, what it does is it makes you want more of it. It makes you dwell on it. Even at work, you're thinking about it. Even wherever you are, you see a woman on the street, you see a woman anywhere you go to, that is what comes to your mind. You just sexualize that person instantly. This is dangerous for you. It's dangerous for you as a man. You need to channel your energy, that energy that you have right now. I'm telling you, you need to get a partner that you are loyal to. You need to get one person that I'm attracted to this woman. I love her. I want her all the time. Spend that energy on her. Yes. Spend that. That's going to solve most of your problem. The other half of your problem will be solved by discipline. You mix those two up. Because as a man, when you don't have someone to yourself, especially when you reach a certain age, you need a wife that you're loyal to. You need somebody that you dwell in with, and you guys have your intimate moments together. That solves most of your problem. If you think you can continue to live a single life and be successful in many aspects of your life, not really, because you're exposing yourself to these dangers out there that women know they can capitalize. They can monetize you. They can capitalize. These women do not know you. They will never know you. You may know them. Many of you know porn stars. You know their names. But you don't even, they don't know who you are. They could never know you. They do this for business. They could never know you. You guys don't have any relationship. You need a partner. You need a wife as a man. At some age, you will need somebody. You need somebody so that you guys can equally meet your needs, especially sexually. I'm telling you, you need that. And the other half of your problem is solved by discipline. This is just my own thought process. Everyone has what works for them and what they think. But this is what I think would work for you, based off of how it's also worked for me as a man. And you need, more than anything, you need discipline. But what is the essence of discipline if there's nothing to facilitate discipline? No amount of discipline will make you as a man stay away from sexual contact, connection. No amount of discipline. Say that again to you. There's no amount of, as you reach a certain age, there's no amount of discipline that would make you not to desire to be loved and to love sexually. You have to be honest with yourself. There's no amount of discipline. What do you do to solve this problem? You need a partner. You need somebody. That is why the Bible said this. It's not good for man to be alone. You need somebody in your life who you desire, who you actually desire, much more than any nonsense Instagram model, much more than any random stupid girl that you do not even know. You need somebody. And once you have that, I'm telling you, to a large extent, half of that problem, or near half of it, is solved. Even for a lot of people, more than half of it is solved. It's solved. The other half comes with discipline. As you have that discipline, grow that discipline, and also have your outlet, that combination would eliminate this urge for you to randomly seek out women who you do not have anything to do with. This doesn't make you a better man. Only highly disciplined men would remain single, not have interaction with these women, and just remain effective and productive at the same time. It's harder. Speaking to you as an average man, it's harder to actually do that. Yes, it is. But so many men are able to do it, where they still maintain productivity. My brother, when you desexualize your brain, your productivity is going to increase. You don't have time for any of these things. You're going to the gym, you're staying fit, you're coming back, you're doing your 9 to 5 or whatever work that you're doing. You don't have time to dwell on those things. You're getting very busy. You're doing whatever else that your other endeavors. You're getting busy with all these things, and you don't have time to dwell on other women. You don't have time to dwell on strange women. Go to OnlyFans to do any sort of interaction with women, or invite women that don't have anything to contribute to your life, to your house, or even, interact with them. Because what kind of connection do you think you can have with any of these women? This is their job. It's not genuine. It's not. Nothing about it is for you. It's all about them. They make money off of that, off of you. And that's how they know that men like this exist, and they capitalize on it, and they monetize your attention. You need to become one of those men that doesn't exist in that space for them. You need to become one of those men. How do you become this kind of man? Eliminate your consumption of these sort of contents. Get busy, my brother. I see a lot of, even from my home country, Nigeria, I see a lot of my friends who comment on these sort of pages. I see a lot of them who dwell on it. They call the girl, they call her baby girl, can we meet? Where do you stay? Blah, blah, all that stuff. And there's no shame to it. There's no shame. They put it out there. People see it. There's no shame. Have some shame, my brother. Wear some shame. Wear the cap of shame. It's important for you. Yes, you can wear that cap of shame, because you can't be that type of man. Your value reduces instantly. You reduce your value instantly when you tread on this path. When you tread on this path, I can tell you a lot of things based off of the things that I've seen and experienced. You don't want to train yourself to be that man who validates these women on social media. The extent to which they exist is going to reduce. When one person, the Bible says, there's joy in heaven over one soul who repents. I'm telling you, there's joy in the kingdom of men over one man who turns around and stops watching those kind of content. Yes. And what happens consequently? The number or the amount of women who actually produce these things would reduce, and they can find better meaning to their life, whatever else they want to do. There's nothing they can do for you. Rather, they are damaging your mind, subsequently damaging your life. A man takes care of his body by eating right, going to the gym. A man takes care of his mind by the things he consumes. When you begin to consume all these things, they make your mind a worse place. From what you impute into you is what you're gonna, produce is what you're going to, the input determines the output. All right, the other way around. Whatever you are bringing out, showing, is what is already in you. And if you don't have time to read books, to watch videos that are educational for you, but you spend it at the end of the day dwelling on Instagram, chatting random women up, going to OnlyFans, doing all these things, they make your life worse. If you're being honest with yourself, right? How do you actually feel when you finish doing those things? When you finish talking to those women or communicating with them? Do you feel better? Do you feel like you're actually a valuable man right now? Do you feel edified? Of course not. You know you don't. Why do you keep doing it? I'm giving you tips on how you can stop. You absolutely need to stop consuming or validating this kind of women. And the number of them, the amount of women who actually do these things will reduce drastically. If men stopped giving them that sort of attention, then what happens? Of course, there's no business for them. Of course, this is not the kind of business you want the society to be built on. If your daughter did that tomorrow, are you going to be happy? Would you be happy seeing her showing her body to random men to watch them and give her money, for example? Would you be happy? Of course not. Don't lie to yourself. Don't say anything else here. You know you will not be happy. So why do it? Why do it? Why engage in those kind of actions? Why support that side of life when you know it's not something that is benefiting society? Women can actually become better by men being better. Some things are dependent on some things changing. When men become more responsible and own up to their own things and actually become, walk in their masculinity and be more accountable, more responsible, more, just become stronger, disciplined, more disciplined, restrained against many of these things that society is trying to push to you, then the reaction, what happens is that women begin to learn that, hey, men ain't smiling here though. Many of you are dating those kind of women. And you say, yeah, it's her business. It's not, that's what she was doing before we even got together anyway. So as long as she's not with anyone physically, I'm good, doesn't really matter. Who cares? Well, you should care. You should care about the kind of profession or field that your partner decides to go into or what she's doing. Do you see the decadence? Do you see how much society has actually rotten and gone to a bad space? If you don't see it, you continue on this path, this is going to come back to haunt you and bite you. And tomorrow as a man, you're going to complain. You're going to complain. Where are the good women? Where are the good women? All of them are OnlyFans. All of them are this, that. But secretly, behind the scene, you are also validating them, right? You are following them. You are watching them. Guys, this is all I have for you. My name is Ike. If you're new, welcome to the channel. And I hope you subscribe and just watch more of our videos. And I'll see you on the next one. Take it easy.